Whenever there is a new evolution in technology, the pros and cons of the technology needs to be discussed and understood. So let's start with some of the major pros and cons of artificial intelligence in this section. In terms of decision making by any AI systems, it is always based on algorithms and past data analysis. So the room for errors is very less, or I would even say it's nil. Also, it provides multiple suggestions based on previous trends, seasonality factor, and market analysis so that humans can choose the best possible decision as well. Then, the ability to take the right decisions in a short span of time makes it even more attractive and productive. With the evolution of cloud computing and the latest high compute power supercomputers, analyzing and providing decisions is super fast, normally in minutes or even seconds. And it is higher productivity which can function for 24 by 7 across the clock without any error with the same efficiency. That's the beauty of artificial intelligence when compared with humans, like an apple to apple comparison. With the evolution of artificial intelligence, the decisions are taken from the previously gathered information applying a certain set of algorithms. So errors are reduced and the chance of reaching accuracy with a greater degree of precision is very high possibility. And the major use cases of artificial intelligence are developing an AI powered intelligent robots that can perform some risky jobs and act as a substitute for humans in hazardous areas. This is one of the biggest advantages of artificial intelligence. We can overcome many risky limitations of humans by developing an AI robot, which in turn can do those risky things for us. For example, AI robots can be deployed in working with chemicals, performing industrial welding in manufacturing plants, exploring the deepest parts of oceans in search of oil and gas resources, and coal mining, to name a few. It can be used effectively in any kind of natural or man-made disasters as well. Okay, now we are done with some of the major advantages of artificial intelligence. There is always two sides to the coin, and so let's see some of the disadvantages of AI as well. The first one is high development cost. So, when something is going to do a lot of work intelligently without even any human intervention, the development cost is going to be high, which is a given thing for sure, right? There are a lot of things that needs to be configured and developed in the backend. Various algorithms needs to be compiled, n number of scenarios needs to be pre-configured, and the required infrastructure cost for hosting the modern applications as well. I mean the hardware side of it. As AI is updating every day, the hardware and software also needs to get updated with time to meet the latest requirements. The next disadvantage is on lack on out-of-the-box thinking and creativity. Whatever new technologies that are available and are about to come in this world, the fundamental element is to solve a specific challenge with an out-of-the-box thinking. But then, over a time, these machines can perform only those tasks repeatedly with some intelligence which they are designed or programmed to do so without any new creativity. This is where humans scores 1 point higher than machines. Having said that, super intelligence AI are also coming up as we saw in the previous lecture, and let's wait and see how well this super intelligence AIs are intelligent enough to enact the human minds. Then, the big concern of artificial intelligence is unemployment. So, human jobs may be replaced by machines in the future. They could even dominate humans in future. Also, in most of the major organizations, they are looking to replace the minimum qualified individuals with AI robots which can do similar work with more efficiency. So, it is time to buckle up and enter into a value added and creative profiles rather than doing some repetitive task. Also, it is understood from a series of surveys that AI is making humans lazy with its applications automating the majority of the work. So, unemployment and making humans laziness are two major cons of artificial intelligence. Then, there is a disadvantage on lack of emotions. This can be a pros and cons based on the individual character, since few people I have seen are happy interacting with computers and feel scared to interact with real humans. Keeping them aside, humans function as a team, and team management is essential for achieving goals. However, there is no denying that robots are superior to humans when functioning effectively. But it is also true that human connections, which form the basis of teams, cannot be replaced by computers. And the last major disadvantage I would like to highlight is the usage of intelligent AI robots in military operations or other danger operations, since AI robots can go wrong may cause a serious damage. This is a high chance since at the end of the day, it is just an algorithm configured machine that can perform some intelligent task automatically. But then, what if an intelligent AI robot working in a military operation start firing at our soldiers instead of the opponents if there are anything that goes wrong in the backend? Errors may happen and the human life may not be the testing place like a sandbox environment, right? Machines are machines with some intelligence and humans are humans with much more intelligence along with some natural human feelings.